Tools required to do this repair: flathead screwdriver to pry, single Phillips head for the 1 Phillips head screw, and the paper clip to do the reset. And then only a few tabs were broken in the fixing of this coffee pot, but once you put it all back together, it does actually work. Start off by taking the one screw out here underneath the unit. The feet don't come out. This piece comes off. Next, this piece comes off. I'm not actually sure if you need to take this piece off, but if you need to take it off, you start on this end and you push it backwards to get these guys to unhook, and you make your way all the way around, starting around this way. And then finally this guy, you pry a little tab here out this way. That allows this to come forward. Once that's off, this guy under here pries off when you take these tabs, these 3 tabs, and knock them out. And then to take the whole back plate off to get to the reset switch on the thermal fuse, you start on the small side here. You can pry this guy out just a bit. That's how you get started with taking the whole back plate off. So I will say, trying to get it off without a bunch of these guys popping off is probably going to be a challenge. They clearly don't make this thing to repair it. But once you get to the point that you can access the board, you'll notice it's not held on by any screws. It's just held in by these mounting posts. But there's a couple tabs up top here that you depress the tabs. The board comes forward, and you can lift it out. At that point, you can move it out of the way. So that you can access the reset button on that little guy right there. So ultimately, when you get to this point, you'll take a paper clip. You're sticking the paper clip into this little hole inside of this guy.
I think this is a really fun, modern version of Motherfucker.
Of course, the camera's not gonna do what it's supposed to do, but you're sticking the paper clip inside that guy.
I do wish there was a little bit more lobster flavor to kind of mellow out.
And you press him. Once you're done with that guy, there, you can plug in your unit just to be sure that it works properly. And now we got power back. So now you can go through, put everything back together, and hopefully with all the tabs you broke off, it still goes and holds itself together. On a side note, I'm fairly sure they designed these things to be difficult to repair, so that you order the $50 emergency backup coffee maker to hold yourself over for the couple days it takes you to find the time to repair the unit. So yeah, good on you for making us pay $50 more, Keurig.